Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington here, and I have a very long awaited package. I ordered this April 6th. It is May 17th. So, quite a while. So this is something that is going to a project that is not in the house. And this was recommended to me by a buddy of mine named Cody. He's a really good guy. He does a lot of amp work. He works for an amp company here in Michigan, and I can't remember what the name is right now. If I figure it out, I'll put it in the description. They make really boutique-y, like Marshall Plexi style amps. So it's in a box. Not what I was expecting. So, because at the time I was looking for a pickup for a guitar, and I wanted high quality, and I didn't have a lot of money, and he heavily recommended these. He says he's had them before, and they sound great. So, So, this is a custom-made pickup. Sorry, I was just reading this. So it's custom-made for me, to an extent. I'll explain it a little bit. So this is a bootstrap Sweet Serrano. It's similar to like a Seymour Duncan JB, but a little bit different. It's supposed to be a overwrapped PAF style pickup. Now, I've heard nothing but good stuff about this company, but I want to say this company tested my patience severely. I hope this pickup sounds good. It wasn't a lot of money. Let me be clear. It was, I think, $50 shipped with tax, with the cover, because normally they don't come with the cover. You can just add it. That is Luna. She's chilling out in here with me for a little bit. But the cover was, I think, $10. And the pickup's like $38 or $39 plus shipping and tax. So this is made by one guy, I think one or two guys, in a garage in Ohio. They're, I wouldn't say a small company, but they're probably very small staffed. All of their orders have a 3-week build time, which I didn't mind because the guitar this was going, or is going to probably, was still at the time getting painted. That guitar, that's a whole other video. But, and that guitar is just about done. I've seen what is essentially the final product. It's got a couple touch-ups that are getting taken care of right now. So I figured, oh, perfect. With the 3-week waiting period and everything, this should arrive just about the time I need it to. Well, 3 weeks turned into a month and a half. And I really hope this pickup sounds good because the customer service for this company is very aggravating. This is the first time I've experienced this company, so I don't have prior knowledge. I don't have prior knowledge about their customer service either. I understand that they're probably, 2 guys, maybe 3, that are all making these. They don't have time to respond to a bunch of emails, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that got frustrated that it took 5 weeks for this to get shipped out. Not delivered, shipped out. I had emailed them on April 30th, because at that point it had been over 3 weeks, and it clearly stated on the website it was a 3 week build time. Shipped, essentially, it would be shipped on the third week, and then their shop completely shut down. And they said that they'd be back in a week. Well, then a week turned into 2 weeks, and then it was at the end of the second week when this got shipped out. I emailed them the Friday of that second week because I had not heard anything. I get a response in the evening of that day saying that it would be shipped out to me immediately, and I should receive it either the next day, because I do live in Michigan, so I'm pretty close, or Monday. So, and they said they would express ship it, so I was like, cool, and they said it'd be through UPS. Here's the confusing part. I got an email that night saying it was through UPS. I received a tracking number. The next day, I get an email saying that that was canceled and then sent through USPS. Now, I understand things happen, and I still got it on Monday, so I gotta give them credit. I still got it Monday, but that's really bad looking on the company, to say one thing and then cancel it and do another. I don't know what the reason is. I did try reaching out to them, no response. And it's been 4 days since I tried reaching out to them. So it just shows that it's probably the fact that, they're understaffed, and that's partially why they're more affordable. So I'm trying to give it a leeway because it's not the same price as Seymour Duncan. But at the same time, there's a certain level of expectations that you give off and that you should meet. Working in customer service myself for quite a while, you want to do your best to make sure the customer's happy. I don't know how this pickup sounds. I hope it sounds good. It looks good. The quality looks great. It looks like essentially it looks like a Seymour Duncan. I like that the handwritten stuff. I think that's neat. Plenty of wire. It's a 4 conductive wire, so if I wanted to, I could actually coil tap this. I'm not going to. So that's really what this is banking on, because my Telecaster actually could use a set of pickups, and they sell single coils. They're known for their single coils. Because this has been the guitar that's really needed the pickups that I play a fair amount. And they're not too badly priced either for a set either. It's under, I think like $80. 80 to 90. And it's worth it. But it's a sense of, do I want to wait another almost 2 months for pickups that I don't know if they're going to get on time, if I'm going to get, another kind of rough customer service situation. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, I really do. But it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way that it was shipped, canceled, reshipped, and there was no email saying, hey, sorry, something happened, we're correcting this immediately for you. If they would have done that, I would have backpedaled and I would have been like, all right, well, this happened, but they reached out to me, they let me know. That's all I care about. As a consumer, I want to be up to date, especially with my money. $50 isn't a lot of money when it comes to guitar gear, but it's still a fair amount of money. I mean, that's a tank of gas. That's food for a few days. So, and especially where I'm in a transitionary period. Today actually is my first day that I started at my new job. That's why I'm filming this on my cell phone, because I don't have the energy to hook up my camera setup and everything. So I wanted to make this video and be honest. I never lied to you guys. I never oh yeah, this company's great. They do fantastic work. I don't know how this sounds. It'll probably be within 2 weeks or a week before I get the guitar completely done and ready with this hooked up. Because after I get it back from my neighbor who's painting it, it goes right off to my buddy Josh, who's going to wire it up for me. So, but I'm sure he'll have that done relatively quickly. So we'll really see. I've got hopes, high hopes, but at the same time, I also worry that this is just going to sound like crap. And so we'll go from there. The other kind of things I wanted to talk about real fast, I got a comment a couple days ago asking, they were an awesome subscriber who's been with the channel for quite a while. I think 2018, maybe 2017. Something I've been promising you guys is to do a studio tour. They're like, I'm still waiting, and they want it. And the hard thing for me for doing a studio tour is my gear actually is, I have a select amount of gear that stays, but I have a revolving door of gear, essentially. So it's kind of hard. There were some changes that, as you can see, I no longer have two 412s. Well, there is one 412 over here, but that's actually going to a buddy of mine. But I'm missing the other 412. I have a 212 again. This is actually my old 212, but I've replaced one of the speakers with a Celestion 7080. I plan to replace the other with the same at some point. So yeah, that's partially the reason why. I still do plan on doing a studio tour, and it might be sooner rather than later. We'll see. Because I would kind of like to show you a little bit more of my room, because I kind of cleaned it up a little bit here the other day. It's kind of a mess right now just because of all the papers and stuff. But yeah, so wanted to get this out on just really tell you guys kind of like the frustration, but also the excitement for this is a, kind of cool custom made pickup in the US for under $100. A Seymour Duncan JB is like $20 more used. $10 to $20 more. So, and I have a JB in my Schecter. So we'll do a comparison and be like, is it worth, what's better, going with a JB or going with this sweet Serrano? So anyway, guys, this is Jack Punkington signing out. Peace.